4-point Coker Custom Cue just came into the inventory here at Crossroad Cues. This is a pre-owned cue that has been taken care of. There are just a few minor marks on it, but nice straight cue. I purchased a collection of cues, and this cue has been held in the collection, and by the looks of the cue and by the look of the shafts, extremely light play. So it is a well-kept cue. I'll point everything out to you that I'm seeing, but the important stuff is this. Number one, this is made by Tom Coker. Very, very, very old school cue maker that's extremely well known for making cues that play good and look good. And you get a lot of bang for your buck with this offer right here. You have 4 ebony points, nice long straight points, going into what I'm going to call possibly Lacewood. Maybe one of you cue wood experts or woodworkers out there, I'm going to go real slow over it. Maybe you can tell me what you think, but I believe this could be Lacewood. Nice looking wood on the forearm. The points are definitely ebony. I'll give you a better look at it from this perspective. There you go. 3/8 pin, by the way. And you have maple and ebony dash rings, and they are trimmed in double silver at all positions. So that's what I'm saying. This is a nice little cue for somebody that doesn't want to spend a whole lot of money, but you want to get a true custom cue. Now look at this. Coker 5 of 07. This cue was made in 2007. Here's another important thing you want to do when you get a cue that's an older cue. Besides looking for dents, dings, and scratches, and by the way, this doesn't have any dents or dings, okay? So that's a good sign that makes me believe that it's had really, really light play only, okay? But the important thing you want to look for, when you roll it, how does it roll on the table? Is there movement at the joint? Is it rolling smooth, right? And from my assessment here, it's a nice straight cue all the way around. Good looking cue too. Okay, so on the butt sleeve, ebony butt sleeve, you've got one, pretty noticeable mark right there in the clear. As I run my finger over it, it's not a dent or a ding, so it's just in the clear right there. That could easily be touched up, or you just leave it the way it is and you play with the cue. Couple just minor marks. Other than that one, minor marks on the bottom of the butt cap. Again, the forearm or the front of the cue, no dents, no dings at all. And the finish for a 2007 cue, the finish still looks really nice. Looks like Mr. Coker definitely knows how to use good finish. Tight form fit linen wrap right there. And you had a couple of marks, maybe like a tiny one at the top of the joint. And then one of the shaft collars has a little tiny mark right there. I've accounted for all of this with the price, by the way. The cue is priced really good. It's really tough to find a custom cue with ebony points and beautiful veneers, by the way. Look at these veneers. You have teal, black, and blue for this kind of money. I mean, people are selling Merry Widows for a couple $1,000s, depending on the cue maker. When you're able to get into a custom cue and you're under $1,400 or $1,500, it is a good value, in my opinion, when you're dealing with somebody like a Coker cue that is known for making really good playing cues. He's been at it for a long, 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 long time, and I know he's near retirement. Tom Coker is from the great state of California. 15.3 on the butt weight, 3.6 ounce on the shafts, nice 13 millimeter shafts. Little tiny bit of taper roll in the center of the shafts. When I say tiny, they're not popping all over the place. The shafts roll straight on the cue. You can see just a little tiny bit of a little tiny lift in the center, but the tip doesn't come off the table. So that's what we call a taper roll. The main thing is if the thing's not wobbling and if it rolls straight on the cue, you're good to go. And they're extremely minor. They're actually nice shafts. You can see that he used some really nice growth shafts. What I mean by that, look at the rings in the shafts. This is really good quality maple. So there you go, Tom Coker Custom Cue. Available right now for immediate shipping and delivery from our location here in Indiana at Crossroad Cues. I love that wood that he chose right there on the forearm. Look at that. So if you want a cue that's not boring, that looks good, that hits good, made by an extremely well-known maker, this one should be your huckleberry right here. Make sure if you're watching this video that you check on our website to make sure the cue's still available. You can also contact us through the website. There's a contact form, or you can give me a call, give me a text, or send me a DM, PM, or however you would like to reach out. CrossroadCues.com.